Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And this is southern Italy, where Bohemond once was born, a while ago. As we can see, he is a bit infirm. I have, in fact, I got rid of the aged modifiers and so on. Also took away, of course, then the cheat modifier that I put in there. So his health is now fine. It's not going to be fine for long, I reckon. But it is what it is. That's how he's currently represented here. He has to lean on a cane. I guess that's just how it is. Anyway, in southern Italy, we usually don't look in this direction. We've only been here once for our big wedding. But last time, there was a little thing that happened that made me look towards this region. And that was when our first cousin, Tancred here, asked to come under our umbrella. And then, of course, he would ask why. And I guess this all has to do with the death of our half-brother, Roger, here, who died, I think, not so long ago, 1111, right, a year ago. And now his son is in charge, William II. He's only 16 years old. He is, I guess, good conniver, good in intrigue. But apart from that, I think he doesn't inspire much confidence in those around him. So with that in question, and I mean, he's also apparently raiding now the lands of another William here, first cousin once removed. And he is a Dortville, so there's some infighting here. So I guess it makes sense for Tancred to say, I want to be somewhere where I'm secure. Instead of being here on my own. I mean, something similar is happening with the Dortvilles in Sicily, or the island of Sicily. And that is, we have Duke Manger here, and he is 32, okay, he's a bit older, a whimsical man, okay, son of the big Roger Bosso. And I guess, again, he does not inspire much confidence in those around him. It's a big family, actually, if you look at it. Like, he has several siblings. And yeah, I guess many would look to Bohemond and see in him someone that could, at least if he wanted to, send some troops in this region and put things in order. That might also be that they largely remember him for what he was when he was last here, like 10 years ago. Of course, he's not that man anymore, but I guess they don't know. But I think for the time being, like, even if he is infirm, and I think the way I've interpreted this is that he had some kind of health event, like a stroke or something, and he has not well recovered from this. But he's still there, and he's like, his mind is still there, and he still wants things. He still wants to achieve something that he's chasing, and I guess that has to do with making his position here more and more secure, gaining more and more land, making sure that the Crusader States are thriving. And yeah, the question is that the case? I think Jerusalem is fine currently. They're just attacking even. Oh yeah, that is going to be interesting because they're attacking Damascus. Now, Damascus is obviously here, and it is part of, well, what they call the Radwan Sultanate currently. But that is, of course, the Kingdom of Syria. Now, they gain that. Question is, well, I guess then it's out of our reach because we don't want to fight them. But then again, then our border here is a bit bigger, and there would be some rivalry, some tension here. So that's something to look out for, because I guess they will win. That very much looks like it. Anyways, okay, so yeah, the Radwan Sultanate itself, I don't think they're doing too well. As you do see, he has 15 men left under his command. That's not that many. And I guess the only thing that keeps us from attacking him again is the truce that we currently have. So there we go, 5 years. Well, I guess when the time comes, we will go for his little remaining bits of land here that are inside of the Kingdom of Syria, and then we'll see if we can take that crown away from him. Because currently we can't. It says that you can only do that from someone who considers your faith to be hostile. No, that's not a... yeah, worse, while they control any of its de jure lands. So while he holds lands in Syria, we cannot take that title away from him. That also means we have to get these two here, and then we can. The other thing that I noticed last time was that there is some more land to be had here, and that indeed Sheikh Sabik here is independent. He's not part of Egypt anymore. That is due to a change in rulership. There's now Caliph Faisal, and whenever that happens, I've said that in the game rules, that whenever well, you have like this very large empire with lots of lands that are not de jure, that whenever there's succession, then those lands would be in question. Right? That's something I think that's it's good to simulate that kind of thing. So when that happened, he turned independent. Now, I cannot directly get what is his. I can just bring him under tribute. I don't want that. I want his lands. And I can only get the lands. Well, either I wait until I can do the next Holy War, or indeed I create the duchy. There we go. That is part of the Duchy of Homs. There we go. So the region on the southern Orontes River. And, well, currently I cannot do that because I don't have the money. So where do we get money from? I have an idea, and I think Bohemond has a good idea, and that has to do with waging war. Hey, surprise. The thing that he's been setting up all the time, and we talked about this, right? Is that we have this hostage, Al-Amir, his name is, and he is the son of the former Caliph. Right, so we go back here, see the title history, then we have Caliph al-Mustali, and there he is, Al-Amir, 16 now, and raised at our court. Doesn't like us too much now. He's a bit angry, has his reputation tarnished. Oh, that's me. That's okay. That's Bohemond. But I guess he will like us in a moment, because we can now use him as a means to say we can attack Egypt in an effort to put him on the throne of Egypt. Now, several reasons for doing this. First of all, because that would definitely weaken Egypt in the long run, because there will be infighting afterwards. We will have a Catholic prince on top, and he will either succeed in making sure others convert, which would be great, or he won't, and then someone will probably try to topple him. Now, the question is, why would Bohemond do that? And I guess he's not doing that because he thinks that Egypt terribly needs to be converted. What he wants is plunder. So he's taken an excuse to go against Egypt in order to be able to plunder its rich cities along the Nile. And I guess that will give us enough money to then create those titles, make sure that we, well, at some point at least, I hope, while he's still alive, we can get our kingdom. Okay, so that's the battle plan. I do think I can have more people at court that would serve me as knights. I guess my younger half-brother Guy here, he's not the nicest guy, I guess. Lazy, chaste, and sadistic. Okay, that's... and inscrutable. Well, he can be inscrutable all he wants while he fights in my army. As we do see, we get Ingegerd's sister, Cecilia. I guess that would make her happy, I think, as well. And then, we also get her mother, interestingly, and the other brother. Okay. His wife. Okay, well, I guess we'll take them all. So we invite them to our court, and they can fight in our army. There we go. I try to set up these permissions here for knights, because I like to have a minimum prowess of 8. I only want barons to serve in my army. That is due to the more interactive vassals mod, because that one allows for rulers here to join me in my wars and lead their own armies, and obviously they can't do that when they serve as knights in my army. But feedback please. Does this work for any one of you? Is this maybe colliding with a mod? Because it does not work for me. Like, I set this up, and yeah, as you do see, they're still in here. Like, he's still there. So I guess I have to do that manually for now. There you go. You guys. No, please. Yep. You neither. And there we are. So yeah, as we do see, we only have 11 knights now. So maybe we can check and see if there's someone else. Look for prowess. Benoit. Benoit is 48. At least a bit decent when it comes to that. There you go. Anyone else that is here that we can take to court? Lots of women. Only women. I guess we cannot have those in our army. But there's also first cousin Mathilde. Okay. This is on the road somewhere. Doesn't have a home. Not sure if I want her at my court, really. Don't want troublemakers. That is my half-sister. She's at the court of, yeah, our nephew and brother-in-law. Yeah, that's the kind of weird thing happening here, because he is the son of Adele here, who is also the mother of Ingegerd. And apparently she wants to join our court, so I guess she's not happy with the rule of her son here, interestingly. And there's also Altrude d'Hauteville. Okay. Wow, look at her. I think, yeah, we will get along with her very well. Ah, right, of course, yeah, because she is the aunt, I guess, of Duchess Melly here, who is in turn the daughter of our beloved dead nephew, Tancred. There we go. And, well, at least she's there. He didn't have any male heirs, that's a shame, but there we go. I guess we can invite her to court then. And she will also bring Roger here. Okay, so I guess he can also serve. And Emma, our sister. Yeah, I guess he would like that. I guess he would like that very much. There you go. Right, okay, so is there anything I need to do here right now? I don't think so. By the way, the other big thing that is currently happening around us that we cannot see directly, but I think it's happening somewhere up here, is the invasion from a, well, Seljuk general, it seems. There you go. By the name of Mordut, who is invading. And apparently he's invading quite a bit, because he's at war with Armenian Kilikia here, with Edessa, with the Danish Mendids, and Kalidia up here. But it does say that it is the historic invasion for Danish Mendid. Well, I guess that would be the kingdom of Pontus. But then I ask myself, why is he waging war against all these other guys here as well? Because you can see, he wants those lands, he wants those lands. He also wants Kilikia. There we go. He also wants Edessa. No? Okay, he does not want Edessa. Okay. that's where he draws the line. He's like, nah, not the Crusader States. I did look it up, and there was a Mordut, in fact, who was active around that time, but he was explicitly fighting the Crusader States. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But that is from the Historic Invasions mod, so I will let it do its thing, I guess. And they will obviously succeed, because they have... there we go. Now, the big problem is, of course, once he is done conquering his little land here, and I guess what they're trying to emulate here is this second establishment of the Sultanate of Rum, because that would have happened around that time here as well. There was a first Sultanate of Rum that was quite big and in this area here, and then there was the second one that emerged in that area. And then that one was more of a, like, that stayed for a while. I guess that is what they're trying to emulate here. Anyway, yeah, 34,000 guys, okay. Nothing much anyone can do against them, really. The problematic thing is, again, like, once he is done doing this, are we sure that he is not going to say, how about I take Antioch next? So that is going to be a problem. The other weird thing is that well, we saw that last time, right? Because they kind of emerged from Bari here as if they, I don't know, were hiding in the bushes or something. And he is actually, like, settled here. Well, not really settled, no, that's the wrong word. His camp is here. For whatever weird reason. I guess, well, what we could do is say we want to expel him. If he is still in our realm after 3 months, we may attempt to imprison him. That would be interesting. Also loses 30 opinion of us. Don't know if we want to anger him anymore. Like, that's might not be the best idea. I could try to convert him, by the way. I don't think that will work. And in fact, I could try to have him murdered, and I think that would make sense. As with all these leaders, of course, all of their armies here are probably tied very much to them. So once they are gone, their army will disperse, or so the theory. So I guess that's what would lead us to think that if we find people willing to have him removed from this earth, then we might be better off. Anyone else too, I guess. Although I guess they're not going to help us for one reason or another. I guess we can just start the scheme, see what we can do. Right now there's only this weird antagonize spouse scheme going on. I'm not sure what that's going to serve. Or who thought that would be a great idea to do. I guess we can let our brother Robert support us in this endeavor. There he goes at -5%. Alright. But it seems there's no one. There's no one we can ask to join. Okay. Alright. I guess that's because he doesn't really have anyone here, right? All of his guys, they probably don't want to. Sicilians. I guess that's because he joined over there, right? So yeah. Interesting though. His second is a Catholic. Very interesting. Utuni. I have my eye on you. Well, I guess, okay, we can just see where this leads. Maybe it probably leads nowhere, but then there we are. I guess I will start the game now before I just blabber on and on. Oh, right, by the way, we do have... we got some gold. 100 gold for us. There we go. Because we ransomed that dude over here who somehow had some money left. I'm not going to complain about that, really. Yeah, them doesn't make really any sense to go for that. Where was that? One of them had 1 gold. I guess she could pay me her 1 gold and then she could go. That's fine. Okay, so where was I? It's March. I guess I'll wait until my new knights arrive. There you go. 14 of 16. That's good. And then I could just declare war, I guess. It's a good timing, I think, because they're really weak after the succession here. I was about to say weird for some reason. Well, maybe he's weird as well. I don't know. So we go for the King of Egypt. We want to put Alamir on the throne. But yeah, it's a secret. It's probably poorly disguised secret that we are there to plunder. Some vassals from both realms might join the war. Okay, so that's likely going to happen. So there will be some more resistance here, I guess. But yeah, I guess we'll just do it. There we go. Now, we need to assemble the army, and I guess... Would we go by land, or would we go by sea? I guess if we go by land, then we have to... like, really take that one here first. And it has a fort level of 6. That's not very nice. So I guess if we come by sea, that would be more... That would be better. Then we can go directly for Cairo. If he awaits us there with his little army, I guess that's not going to work for him. Like, right now, nobody's helping him. Let's see if that stays that way. So I guess what we will do is getting our men ready. I guess Beirut would be fine. Or Saida. Okay, well, that's fine for me as well. Where's the army? Always takes a while, we know that. Aha! Oh, he found the devastating holy order of the warriors of the Wahi. They have 3 faris. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. How's that one going here? Oh, we do have we have an assassin in our wife, Ingegerd. There she is. Like, yeah, he probably talked about this, and then she got really, really scared. And of course, she's not going to be an assassin herself. That's just like the way the game says. Okay, she will fund this operation somehow. Like she will find someone who can do the deed, as well as our good friend the Pope. Who's 50, not doing too well, apparently. That's due to his lover's box, I guess. Well, as long as he's there, we are going to use him as best as we can. All right, well, that's fine then. Maybe we get someone else in here as well over time. Let's see. Should we do that, by the way? Expel him. Not him. Would that help me in any way? I mean, of course, if... Alright, no, he's already gone. It's still here, though. What's happening? Or maybe I cannot do that while I'm at war. Okay, yeah, well, fine. Okay. So wait until everyone's assembled. Someone in the comments said that it would be more realistic if I don't, well, you know, what is it, dispel the army? I'm at a loss for words. If we don't let the army go home by itself, but rather take the army home by ourselves. Like so we direct it back home once the war is done, and then we can disband. That's the word I was looking for, Jesus Christ. I can disband the army over here. Okay, so whom do we have as our commander? Randolph here is quite good. Although I guess he's a lowborn man. Oh, don't make that much sense. Lorenzo de Varenne. Yeah, we'll take him. And the other guy. I'm still not entrusting Yamshid with any men. He's not going to have them. Frank of Taranto is also a faithful blade. That might be good. So there we go. There's the army, ready and assembled. And I think we're going directly for Cairo. Oh, can't. Well, yeah, that's how I want to do it. Why would I do it any other way? Right. What else? Oh, what's happening? Uh-oh. Oh, what? No. The pig pox. Jesus Christ, why didn't I see that coming? Okay, let's do that then. Let's, I guess, isolate the capital. Huh? Okay. Ugh. Alright. Oh, by the way! Oh, lots of things happened here. So let's maybe take a look. There's a court here that died, Gilbert. The daughter has been taught. Good stuff. By the way, even when it says that 2 times here, it's only happened once. That's a bug in the mod. And Ingegerd is pregnant once more. look at her. That would be our 6th child. Oh, we can afford to have one die at this point. No, I don't want to jinx it. I hope these pox are not coming to Antioch while we are gone. Oh, there's more people joining. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, Amory of Antioch is joining. Okay. It's a bit weird, right? Because I didn't see anyone. And I clicked on it, but, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, while he's at sea, his body is weakening. I guess even the good air in the sea. Oh! How does he have so many people? Where did he get those from? Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh, the Holy Order has 700 guys. Okay. And he has some mercenaries under his banner. As you do see, we would still win this, even when we are recently disembarked. But I guess what we will do in that case is go over here and try to at least sit out the penalty. My cousin, Duke Moger, has honored me with a visit and has brought one of his courtiers along. Moger approaches me excitedly. Well met, Prince Bohemond. It pleases me to see you thriving here in Antiochia. It occurred to me that Roger here might be of service in your court. He's an incredible talented scholar, the brightest I have ever learned from. I would make use of him myself, but alas, it doesn't seem possible. I would hate to see his great talent go to waste. Won't you take him in and unleash his potential? Okay. Well, I don't see why I shouldn't. Okay. May I have him over? Thank you. I guess that happened before we left. We're kind of weird to... Alright, okay, though he's not having that. I guess that's fair. But at least, we are now the defender. So that works in our favor. And there we go. Yeah. There we go. Our knight killed one of the others. That's very good. Ah, there we go. I think it's now gone, right? No, army still recently disembarked. Okay. Yep. Oh, what's happening now? Stood on the ridge overlooking the Battle of the Mosque of Hulban. A short distance from the front lines, me and Randolph observed the enemy forces' movements. Everything is going as planned in accordance to what I organized at the start of the battle, when suddenly Randolph turns to me, and points out an unexpected enemy rush into the weaker section of our main force. We must reposition our men to defend that charge, he said, before asking to go himself to assist in commanding the tactical changes needed. Okay, there you go then. There you do it. Sending Randolph to hold the enemy advance, I continue working on the strategic execution of other tactical plans. I'd made before the battle. A few minutes pass as I'm distracted by other happenings before Randolph startles me, appearing next to me, slightly bloodstained but alive. "Do you see that, my lord?" says Randolph as I look over at the enemy advance to see it demolished and the battle back in our control. Yeah, I was watching the whole time. Of course I do. Tuk. I'll go back and fight. Fight! Right, okay. That's a done thing here. There we go. Victory! That was a glorious day. Oh, and I made a friend with Alamir. Yeah, I guess, of course. He is very pleased to see what we are doing here. So let's... I think we could just start with besieging Cairo in that case, right? Oh, I lost 200 men. That was... Ah, well, I guess most of them were levies, so that's fine. That is fine. There we are, 7 months left. Good enough. Whoop. Gonna scoot it over here. What's happening here, by the way? Yusuf of the Peasant Revolt. Okay. Oh, they can do their thing. I'm not against it. For dinner tonight, I'll be having deviled eggs. What should be stuffed in these eggs, I wonder? My cook will make them taste good, regardless of what's inside them. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think he wants his meats. He's an aristocrat. He wants to have his meats. There we go! 8 good food for 3 months. Ta-da! Actually got these very nice modifiers here, right? The bliss of a soulmate, that's helping us. I guess once any of these are gone, then it's, yeah, it's not going to look well for him. Who's, what? It's the King of Estonia doing down here. What's that? He wants to raid? No. Go away. This is mine. All the money in Cairo belongs to me, man. Yeah. Go into the desert. Raid the desert for all I care. By the way, what's the status? I think the pig pox are not going to hurt us. That's good. Mm-hmm. By the way, do we have someone better at court? No. Okay. Oh. Anything else I need? Do I need a new seneschal? Oh, look at that. We got Adele, our mother-in-law and sister-in-law for that matter. And she is excellent. Then I will have her do that. Of course. There you go. Can you also organize the court? Look at that. Everyone is doing so well because of her. Does that help me? No. Okay. Right. Ingwald. Landpertidi's learning increased by 1. Good for him. We have another son. Clement. With 2 L's for some reason. I'll choose an ancestor. Hugh Herman. You know what? Yes. I was going for Tancred. That is an homage to our beloved nephew that was gone too soon. There we go. And of course, that is also the name of our own grandfather, I think. There we go. Tancred. Of course, that means our little realm here is getting smaller and smaller upon succession, but that's fine. That's okay. That's how we, the Ortville, operate. And now she has reduced fertility for 1 year. That'll be fine. We're off. Doing the sieges here anyway. Is he coming back? And she is arbitrary. Okay. Right, guess I have to find someone to educate you. Oh yeah. My niece can do that. Thank you. If he is really doing this, well, this should by right be mine, then. Oh, all babies cry, but with little Tancred there is no end to the tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your son is not gaining weight as he should. We will take good care of him, my lord, but in the end his life is in God's hands. Uh-oh. Oh, he has the sickly trait. That is, he will likely die from this with the mod I have in place. All right. An Italian vulgar tutor. Do we teach that at court? No. We learn French and Latin Greek. Do we need Latin, though? I think it does make sense. And, oh, at least she's a scholar. Well, that's also a bit much. Oh, send her away. Oh, there we go. He attempted to raid Mr. Plurot, so I guess that did not, in fact, happen. Good. Oh. This is down to 15%. Why? Damn it! He has plot armor! Oh no! The game is on to me. Like, We see what you're trying to do. Sneaky guy. But why? 22, 18, where's that? Spy master, espionage, your intrigue, 16. Why does that not count? That's a bit weird. At least I have some guys in here now. Guess I can have him help me. I'll offer some prestige. Huh? Maybe he has Utuni. Could we have him for something else? I don't want to... Because I guess he would help us more if we had him like in any other position here. All right, by the way, he owns land now. I guess that's But okay, I have him as an alibi. I have at least a bit more secrecy. And I guess we'll just let the time run down, right? So there's not much we can do here. 3 months. Where is he then? I guess somewhere over here. Well, that was 30,000 something before. Now it's 24. Well, at least it's going down. He's peeved because I'm trying to sway him. Okay, well, I'm not trying to do that anymore then. Neighbor's war has resolved. Your neighbor, King Godfroy, won against your other neighbor, Atabek Porsuk, in the holy war for the Atabek of Damascus. Yeah, okay, so what does that look like now? Right. And there's just this little thingy here left. And I guess that one is part of Syria. Shama. But I guess it's all part of Syria, but that's not part of Damascus. That's what I was going to say. All right, okay. We want the kingdom to do well, of course, but not that well, if you catch my meaning. Okay. I can speed this up. They're not coming back, are they? Where are they going? Are they going to try the... No. I was thinking, is he doing the thing? It's like, haha, we hit him at his weakest spot in Bari. The AI is so clever. There we go. The walls of Cairo have fallen. And there we go. We have 261 gold at 40%. So let's see. Where do we go now? Where will we do best strategically? There is fort level 6, fort level 7, fort level 6. I guess that's all fort level 6-ish. Alexandria's 5 for some reason. Okay. What else? Yeah. All 6, all 6. Well, I guess we'll take the nearest then. That's I guess either of these are fine. Let's raid the pyramids. Nope. How far gone are we? That is now a level 2. It's now a major penalty to our health. So, yeah. He's coming back. He decided that, no, it's enough is enough. We go there. Oh, by the way, we can besiege that one here because that one has a fort level. Okay. Oh, what's this? I come to inform you that the Byzantine Empire has lost all of her holdings in Asia Minor to Sultan al-Muazzam Berkyuruk. The territory is now being supervised by Sultan Maudud, who has invited many August nomads to live in these territories permanently. He calls the new realm Sultanate of Rum, a clear corruption mocking of the word Rome. Oh. How did Roussel get over here? What is that? Count Roussel of Galatia? What? No. That's, yeah, that's not good. It's definitely not good. Right. There we go. There's the Sultanate room. He's down to 10,000 now, at least. Okay, okay. I guess he's still going to take Kilikia, though, right? For whatever reason, he did not take the Danish Mandate lands, even though he explicitly wanted to wage war against them. Okay. Bit weird. Right. I guess she is not doing... Well, she will probably lose. Yep. Very likely. If we do not kill him... It's down to... Okay. Accumulated over time is a minus now. Ugh. Max 4%. I hate him and his plot armor. Okay, so there we go. There's another war here. Another battle. This time we are clearly in favor, though. No recently disembarked modifier. Oh. Brother-in-law was wounded. And our dead knight wounded someone else. I guess he did that in his dying scream. That's good. That's how I want my knights to act. Take one with you. By the way, adventure... Gurgen. There we go. Gurgen. He wants to go to Africa. Who doesn't? He's very competent at his craft. Okay. If I do that. 51 gold. I've seen that before. Like, it's always a good gamble. Like, yeah, we're going to lose gold. Probably more than 51 in the process. But, yeah. Worked out in the past. So, yeah, there we go. That's that. She wants to string a magnificent bow and is very competent at that. Do I not only already... No, I do not have anything here. I do not have a weapon. Do I want a... Oh, by the way, we got something. What's that? We have the Banner of Thankfulness. This white silk banner is inscribed with golden letters wrapped around a golden lance. Traditionally, this banner and its one sibling have been carried in caliphal processions. Ooh, I guess that's why we do not fulfill the requirements, sadly. Oh, that would be nice. Look at that. Oh, right. Well, at least I guess we could show it. Oh, look at that. That's ours now. Haha. Right. I guess everything else is still in place. Should we do that? What does she want? How much does she want? 50. Okay. Mino taps her foot before bowing deeply. Of course I can string you a bow, my lord. Her enthusiasm shines through her anxious efforts to maintain formality. But what's your preferred style to shoot? I wish to carve something that would suit you the best. Yeah, a bow, I guess. Since you're asking. Right. A bow. Okay, so that one here is over. Oh, did I click that away? I wanted to see like how we were doing. My son and heir Bohemond is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Bohemond often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he's always thinking about something. Okay, that's I guess not what we would like him to do. I guess the absence of Bohemond, and I think Ingegerd is probably like very much a mother goose. Like she would probably have her children very close. So I guess they're coming after her, which I don't think is the best thing that can happen to them. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, we can ransom people. Oh, we can ransom them when he has the gold. There we go. 4 months. And at 57%. Not even at maximum when it comes to war score from battles, so there we go. Okay. Okay. I can offer a hostage. Why would I do that? Oh, there we are. It's a little odd for my wife, Ingegerd, and I to be brought together so over this scheme to murder. I think that's just perfect for the two of them. Oh, honey, let's murder someone together. Still, there's joy to be found in a common task. A common task, that is. Okay, well, I see. By the way, I have to let my cat out. I'll just return shortly. And there we go. All right, so frustrations shared are lessened, triumphs multiplied, and there's always something to talk about. Do you know? Do you remember the time we tried to murder that guy? I'm glad to have brought her in on this endeavor. Oh, look at that. The scheme obtains 2 advantages. I get a weak hook on her. Okay. I don't think I need any hooks on my wife. Oh, I do have a perk. Okay. There we go. The time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my prince. My knight Gurgen bows as well as he can while weighted down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you would want me to keep an eye peeled for during my journey? He's going to Africa, right? So I guess all these things make sense. So yeah, okay. You will bring me something that is good. I trust you. So he's over here. I was unsuccessfully mentored. Okay, well, thanks anyway, Tancred. That's nice, I guess. Is that still happening here? The pig pox. Still. Huh. Oh well. We're losing quite a lot of people, aren't we? Is that... Well, not so much of my main army, so that's good. Ah, okay. Has been discovered. I guess. Damn him and his plot armor. We can end capital isolation. It's not spreading into our realm. It's not going to. We do have a lot of prisoners, by the way. Oh, there we go. The plague has left the realm. Then we must spare no expense to rebuild. There we go. Oh, no, we should not. We should not do that to children. There we go. We don't put children in the dungeon. Civilized jailers. There we go. Especially princesses, right? Who does that? Alright. Who's not the princess in the tower? Princes. Plural. Not the princess. Anyways. Oh, there she is again. It's truly fortunate that I'm afforded a chance to plan this scheme with my wife Ingegerd by my side. The two of them. Ah, most adorable couple ever. A better, more observant aide no man could ask for, always willing to go the extra mile for our needs, is always focused on how best to advance the scheme. Most recently, her work has resulted in a shortcut that should save us significant amount of time. Oh, good for you. Oh, good for us. He's asking, there we go. That is Berenguer of Barcelona, asking for the princess. I'm not sure I'm going to take the 15 gold here. She's worth more, I think. Didn't we just establish that? That is... No, that's the guy. That's... Nah, maybe she isn't. Ah, well. Alright, so we do have that now. Yeah, by the way. 178 of 290 out of 100. That's not too bad. We're just mainly losing levies here. And we are 63%. So I guess we could just continue Where should we continue? I guess it would be nice to have another smaller town that we could go for, but I guess that's not possible. Nope, these are not holdings we can besiege. I'll go here. But we have made some money, right? We just reinvested a lot of them straight away, so... he's coming back. I guess we will meet him here then. Because there we get a defensive bonus. Oh no! There we go again. Sometimes I feel as though the entire world... Sometimes I feel as though... rests squarely upon my shoulders. My responsibilities as prince seem endless. Indeed, I have hardly a moment left for myself. Is he going back to his weed? Still has the stash, I guess. Or it's his duty. Nah, he goes for the weed, I guess. That's his thing. Alright. There we go. Plus 40. And while we are in the middle of the battle, we receive a missive from my adventurer. With words embellished so, I can see him in the theatre of my mind. We have been sailing up rivers around the winding hills. After a drought, the locals told us the river we travelled by dried up ahead of our vessel. Instead of giving up or turning back, we attempted the impossible. I commanded my crew to start building a track and pulley system, and we started dragging our boat across the land towards the next river. It sailed in a sea of grass and daisies. You can probably imagine what I did next. Can I? I hope you turn back and cut your losses. No, I guess, yeah, the boat just about survived the journey, I guess. I guess that's what it did. Oh, Antiochia is converted to Catholicism. That is indeed nice. And yes, it happened. Good stuff, good stuff. All the good news. Now, it's not much, but it's a start. So... yeah, I guess we will continue. I guess in Alexandretta. There we go. Right, let's have a look. Decisive. I still hope that at some point we could at least... 81%, okay. The victory of Cairo. Ah, now at least the whole army is wiped out. There you go, Conroy Knights. They have done the job. And I guess I can go besieging here. 81%. Yeah, okay, that's maxed out now. But I guess maybe even after that one here we'll be fine. Oh yeah. Do we exchange... Oh. Oh, he's down to 2,800 now. That's sizable. That's reasonable. And the Rupenites are still there. They're just not independent anymore. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Would he be able to? I guess he would be able to wage war against us. I'm not going to give him any one of my children. Oh, my beneficiary Mino approaches me with a thoughtful expression. Is there anyone special to you, my lord? Yes, there is. She must read my irritation at such a personal question from my face, because she continues. I mean, is there anyone you wish to dedicate your commissioned artifact to? It is turning out well, but a meaningful inscription would make it feel even more personal. Well, in that case, of course, we're going to dedicate it to my beloved Ingegerd. It's like the Cupid's bow. Dedicated to Ingegerd. How very romantic. What's that, by the way? Oh, that one's still going here. Uh-huh. Well, I think we're doing very well here. while they are just going there for the, I don't know, southern part of Portugal, we are conquering the whole of Egypt for Christendom. He should be giving us all the money. Oh, my sister has died, Emma. Oh, dear Emma. Oh, and now it's the niece. You might be a prince, Bohemond, but you are also a Telmatobios knave. The unprovoked anger expressed by my niece, Altrude, came as a complete surprise. She has been under a lot of stress lately, but to behave like this, yeah, I guess it's her mother just died. I think he will look over this. What's that? A compound Byzantine insult meaning swamp dwelling. Okay. Well, I guess I'm currently in the wetlands, so... makes sense. 5 months. We speed it. There you go. Because I guess we're just waiting for this to be over. Aha, he redoubled his guards. Okay. My marshal, Count Folk, very hesitantly brings my nephew Hugues to me. Countess Sibyl has asked me to promote Hugues to the honor of commandership, but I believe that you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. Hugues looks disappointed. Okay. Well. And then she would be upset. The Countess of Lech. He's the heir. Oh, right, okay. Well, I think... well, let him. I will train him. He'll be trained. There you go. I can still have some knights. That's fine. And he's on level 2 now. That means we can advance him. Right. Need to remember that. That is how it works now. Oh? Why is he in prison? Duke Janusz of Pomerania? What happens there? Like, they've gone all crazy. These Baltic people here. They're all, for whatever reason, raiding in the Mediterranean. Baffling. Okay. Let's see this through. Uh-oh. My liege, the adventurer Gurgen sends word, the servant exclaims, holding out a letter. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. The bandit lord Kanakbong has sent a blockade on the road we must travel. What do you advise? Caution, or should we fight them, trusting Allah to keep us safe? Signed, Gurgen, the parchment reads. It seems he is in quite a predicament. No guts, no glory. There we go. Higher quality, see? Oh, I can't wait. And here we go. We are about to... And now I'm successfully mentored by no one in particular. I guess that's good for me. Oh, there we go. The bow is ready. My lord, my beneficiary Minot approaches me with a satisfied smile drawn across her face. I have toiled over the workbench many days and nights, but finally my work is done. She presents me with an object wrapped in cloth, and as I unveil what is hidden within, my eyes grow wide. An excellent yew self-bow. Self-bow, okay. Strung with animal sinew, useful in both hunting and war. Oh, thank you very much. Why is that? Don't tell me that's a court artifact. No, I have Kanakbong's skull. Okay. Well, he was an important man, I take it. Gurgen, the skull of the bandit lord Kanakbong, who was killed by the adventurer Gurgen in Shabe and later gifted to Prince Bohemond. It has a terrifying grin and empty, lifeless eye sockets. Yeah, that's A skull usually has anti-eye sockets, so it would be very disturbing otherwise. Anyway, okay, so here's my bow. There we go. Can I, by the way... Nah, I cannot reforge that one here. That would be good. Okay. Yes! And also caught him. Accept your surrender, or... I gained some lifestyle experience. Okay, I'll take the experience. We have conquered Gizeh. Okay, so we can actually enforce our demands here. Now we'll see what happens. There we go. There he is, King Al-Amir. Look at him. I guess in that case it would even make sense now to have a marriage with one of our kids, right? That now seems good. Or something we can do. Right. He doesn't have any money now, so I cannot indeed ransom most of my... Alright, who's that? I can ransom him. Well, I guess I will do that then. What about him? Okay, well, I guess I will do that too. There we go. Right, okay, so yeah. Like I said, what we're going to do now is bring our men back home. Bring back. Bring back. Lots of stuff happening. My cousin, Duchess Constance, was captured by Count Gerrit of Zeeland during the siege of Würzburg. What the... Oh, right, okay. He's married to a Salian. All right. Oh, someone joined the scheme? Hello. Sultan. The wife! That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very telling. Not very beloved, is he? Our good Sultan Mordud. Or Mordud? Mordud. You tell me. Apparently I've been mispronouncing Turkish names, and I'm very sorry for that. And I should know better. At least to some degree. I cannot speak Turkish. But I do at least know, or should know, that the C is a J. A soft J. So I will try to remember that whenever there is someone with a J in his name. And I also know that the G is sometimes silent when it comes with an L or before a vowel, I think. So I will do my best. And if not, you tell me, please. Because you all have very beautiful names and I don't want to pronounce them badly. Okay, so someone's been taught. That's fine. By the way, should we do that then? With Alberada. He is trusting, she is deceitful. I guess that works. There we go. He likes it. He would do it. And yeah, their children would be Said. Okay. Well, doesn't sound too bad to me. Right? People have been against that in the comments, but I guess that was when I just, like, fantasy shipped them. But in that case here, we have a Catholic ruler. There we go. I guess we don't want to be dragged into any wars. At the same time, if there's a war to depose him, I guess I would like to help him at least. And we don't have to have an alliance, so there we go. Alright. Oh. Weakening. I want to come back home to my wife. I want her care. I want to be in her care. Please. There we go. Bringing them back from whence they came. Ah. Ah, Junaid. There he is. That's the one. Junaid. Junaid today, I find Junaid today looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach and rest my hand on his slumped shoulder and ask what weighs so heavy on his mind. Oh, uncle, my father is a Maturidi and I a Catholic. How can I call myself his son when our beliefs are so at odds? Yeah, I don't know. I can't help but wonder, who am I, Radwan or Dortwil? We've heard that tale before. And it works, apparently. It always works. So there we go. I think we are encouraging that for the time being. Was that now? Ah, okay. Now we get the story. The loyal hostage story. Alright. And we are back. Disband. Okay. So, what's he doing? Master Brikshaw. And what is he doing? Defending against King David the Cruel of Georgia. Oh, in the holy war for the Duchy of Greater Armenia. That's interesting. He's already being attacked. Does have some help from his cousins in Persia. But he's not they still have his special soldiers here, I guess. But should he die, then they are gone. So he'll be very, very weak. Huh. Well, I guess this is not going anywhere, right? I guess I can just trigger it at some point and be like, okay, at least I tried. Oh yes, please do. Right? That's definitely what we want. I find my wife Ingegerd waiting for me. She stares at me, her eyes burning with lust, while I approach her and slowly remove her clothes. Wonderful. Ah, that was good. So I guess what I wanted to do is create the title of Duchy of Homs. Or county. No, duchy, right? Yeah, there we go. 250 gold, of course, is a lot. But that will allow me to wage war against him. I guess I can also do that as a holy war. But then again, I have to wait 3 more years until I could do the next one. Thing is, if he wants to go through and actually achieve creating the kingdom, then we would need to have a lot of money, because creating a kingdom title is expensive, very expensive. There you go, 500 gold. So we create that one now. I guess that's totally out of reach. Only to gain that one little province here. And I guess when I do that, there's also like if I make the ducal conquest Casus Belli, then he would be my vassal. Don't really want that either. I think I'll go for the holy war option. But maybe let's wait a little until they are fully recharged. And there we go. I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day. But now, none of those things will ever come to be. Rest in peace, little Tancred. This was 1 year old. That's what happens. Yeah, there he goes. Right. Ah, and he is now starting to feel it. Oh, no, he has a fever. I guess that will be gone in a few days again. There we go. Okay, fine. We are still fine. And they are all back. I guess I will just do that as a holy war then. Because that will be resolved fairly quickly. Okay, 6 months. So not fairly quickly. But quick enough, I guess. Even if they bring someone else along, that should be fine. Alright, let's do it. It's gonna take a while again, right? Well, my liege, my journey to Africa is underway, still, I guess, and I have joined a camel train traversing the width of the land. I send to you a piece of jewelry one of my fellow travelers granted me, a most delicate necklace covered in ostrich shell beads. I suppose you haven't seen an ostrich. I suppose I haven't. Oh, I can give that to Ingegerd. Ah, yes. That is a very nice... I guess I could just stop gathering because that's just levies. And then I can... Nah, not fast enough. Oh, by the way. I had him. And him. Not fast enough. There we go. But 10 months, okay. Ugh. Just standing around there now. I mean, obviously what I would want is capture him in a battle. That would be nice. So we'll try that. Defending in desert mountains. Or you can try. It's not going to help you much. Aha! Oh no, he was wounded. Mayor Basile was wounded. Come on. No. Oh, and he was discovered. Oh no. I guess we got a better infiltrator now. So, there we go. What's that then? Minus 126. Mm-hmm. Okay. Like I said, this is not going anywhere. At some point I will just trigger it. What's that? Why are they going there now? You go there. Jesus Christ. By the way, what's that? Where is the Rumboils? Okay. Well, I guess they're not near us. You can go back to that, by the way. Oh, we can exhibit illustrious artifacts now. That's always great. There we go. Gives us a little bit more gold. That again. Ugh. A traveler claiming to be employed under my knight Gurgen is brought before me carrying a message from the adventurer. Fear not, my great lord, for Gurgen is in good health. Is Gurgen always talking about himself in the third person? I find that disturbing. I bring you good news of the possibility to fund an even greater adventure. You see, Gurgen took a wrong turn somewhere and is now near Mysia. Gurgen's traveling companion unfurls a dirty... Oh, right, no, that's the Belisarios. Okay, he is telling me about Gurgen and his adventures, I guess. He has enough funds to make it to Africa as planned, but suggests that with some additional funding, he can chase up on a local rumor and bring home a great artifact. Even higher. I guess we gain an illustrious artifact that way. Gurgen returns to what he set out to do when you loses 25 opinion. He's like, where is he now? That is over here. What did he do all this time? He was supposed to be in Africa. Didn't he tell me something about crossing rivers and walking over grass and daisies? That didn't sound very African to me, right? Was he somewhere over here the whole time? Gurgen, I think you're lying to me. I think you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, you know what? No, I will not have his shenanigans here. That is absurd. You go to Africa like you plan to. I want you to go to Africa. Jesus Christ. That was that. still didn't capture him. Damn it. I guess now we have to wait for the 10 months now. Okay. Right. He will pay now once he has enough gold. He doesn't have enough gold. Okay. Well, at least, no, see. And he's now allied to Duke William of Apulia. They're fast with this, aren't they? It's like, oh, well, someone's around. I guess I could do that too. Do I want that? Well, I guess if I'm going to send my daughter over there... What are you... Stay there. Stay. Bad army. Stay. Well, I guess, yeah. I was going to say, if I send my daughter there, I would want her to be safe, so there you go. Yeah, I can call him. I guess I could do that. What's he doing? He's attacking! Jesus Christ, so there's 33 guys. Conquest of Kabur. He's losing his lands over there as well. I guess he will have nothing left once I conquer these here. No, I only want to ransom them when he has enough money. Right, he does have a son, which is a bit weird. Oh, by the way, France is getting bigger over here, I think. They now have 3 counties. I think without his special soldiers, he's really nothing. Does have a lot of gold, but is not getting much gold. Does have a lot of land, but is hardly able to hold it. I'm not too impressed. By the way, what is our son doing? He's now 4. Well, I guess he's not going to be educated as a learning man. That would be wrong. At least he should be then focused on administration. Right? That would make sense. And I guess we can look for someone to educate him. And that definitely not Yamshid. Definitely not my wife. I guess for the first few years that could be the mother-in-law. She's very capable. Capable woman. There's someone else here, by the way. Ah, Mino could do the job. She is now at my court. I don't need that terribly, by the way. There we go. Nope. Oh, I find a rare moment alone with Junaid at giving out my usual lessons on matters both worldly and pious, but the boy seems to have something else on his mind. I've been fascinated with your illustrious house, uncle. Can you tell me some of the legends of the house of Dortville? Right, do I tell him of Grandpa or do I tell him of myself? Be less likely to be loyal. 46%. What? Alright, I guess he's bad at... I guess now that he's old and he doesn't make it more believable, I guess. That's what he's saying. I'll just roll for that one here and then I decide. It's a 2. So he's indeed telling him of the long tradition of Dortville conquerors, starting with his grandpa. Ah, there he is again. My lord, a message from your adventurer, Gurgen, the servant says, handing me a scroll. My search has led me to the drylands of Shazar. They are notoriously leopard-infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is near. Expect my return soon. Signed, Gurgen, the scroll reads. He surely is ambitious to choose such a risky path. Okay, so at least now he should be in Africa. What? He's not in Africa. He's exactly where I am. Gurgen! You still haven't found Africa. He's supposed to not come to me. Oh, that man. What is he doing? Prowess challenge. Yeah, okay, do your prowess challenge. Well, okay, at least he does his thing. But my god. I mean, wasn't he supposed to go to Africa? Are we doing that again? Stop it. No right-clicking. He was supposed to go to Africa. There might be some kind of miscommunication. Ah, he's in his element. Good. Oh, by the way, there is I have claims now. On the Dortville Dynasty banner, yes, I would want that. I would like to have the Dynasty banner. Can I the old man is claiming his right. Come on, you manger! He's not too good either. And I still don't I have like I only have the has to do the trade. I don't have any other like trade that could be used in there, I think. Nah, okay. Okay. Don't overwhelm yourself, Bohemond. Focus on one task at a time. Yes, this time I will accept. One task at a time. Count of Acre is dead. Okay. William Fitzwilliam. And now we have him. Well, that's not in our lands anyway. How's he doing? Oh, he's wearing the beautiful headwear. Okay. And he's been taught martial. Okay. Right. We're about to be done here. About to be done. Right. The walls have fallen. And we will enforce demands. There we go. This is now mine. And I guess he's able to hold another one. So we are going to give it to him. Where's that? Grand title. Shaizar. There you go. Right. No, not above the main limit. Yeah. Well, it looks nice now, doesn't it? I guess it would look nicer with the addition of the king title. Yeah, we cannot do that now. There's still for another 21 months. Now we have to wait 3 years until we can do the Holy War. And of course, we don't know how he will be doing in 3 years' time. He might not do so well. At least money is now good. So he's currently inheriting Antioch, Aleppo, and Salerno. Salerno, okay. He is inheriting Taranto, Homs, and Lebanon. Oh, what's up with her? Where's she? Ah, Karl Knudsen has inherited land, the county of Halland. Can I? No, I cannot invite her to court. Oh, damn it. Her? No. Him? No. Oh, that's a shame. She was a great seneschal, so I guess I'll put my niece in that position then. She's still good. There we are. What's he up to? Ah, yeah. Defending against King Louis. Everyone wants Kabul again. Okay, so that's not our concern. Oh. I notice Gurgen and Arnulf whispering in a shadowy corner. What is he? Why is he here? Why is he? Where is he? What is he? Your Grace, Gurgen says, we believe we have stumbled upon a profitable opportunity. They've discovered a forgotten clause in a century-old trade agreement. It would allow me to legally impose a surprise and crippling road maintenance fee on a wealthy caravan due to pass through my lands next week. It would be an outrage, but a perfectly legal one. Okay. Why do I lose money in that case? I guess I get the modifier. That's what it's all about. But nah. He's paying ransom now. I guess if he is asking nicely, then I guess we can allow him. Oh, he's wounded. Oh no. Negative rumors. Yeah, I guess. By the way, child study language. Yeah, learn from Gurgen, who is obviously here at our court. West Iranian. That would make sense. But what does she speak? Oh, right, okay, she does speak Latin anyway. But do we have someone that's Arabic? Yeah, you should learn Arabic, because that's the lingua franca around here. And all my daughters and sons should learn that. There we go. Not old enough yet. Okay. Make love to the wife, please. There we go. We're nearing 20 advantages. Minus 100%. I wonder. But I guess it's fine. He's not that much of a... I guess he has his special soldiers still. And I would use money to invest in Conroy. Problem is, I still kind of hope that we get to the point where we can, you know... Out in the courtyard, Junaid and Robert are happy at play as all children should be. Among the usual chirps and rustling of God's creation are the happy laughs of children, and the world seems as it should. In my moment of peace, I can hear Robert offhandedly call Junaid brother. Okay. Well, I guess it's to be expected, and we've had the similar experience, or rather the same experience really, with Al-Amir. And I guess the children are now accustomed to this, right? Oh, he's back. My lord, my knight Gurgen announces his arrival in a surprisingly loud voice. He proudly holds up a package securely wrapped in cloth. I return from, quote-unquote, Africa with an artifact from my journey. I take the bulky bundle into my hands and loosen the cords before peeling layer after layer of fabric. Inside is a tapestry. Gurgen puffs his chest as he weaves me a tale about his traveling companion who was a master tailor. Their shared adventure inspired the chosen motifs on his tapestry. He never was in Africa. Never, ever. I mean, I'm not complaining. He did bring back something good. I think 3 artifacts, in fact, right? Not only that, he brought us that little skull here. He brought the necklace for Ingegerd, so he did well. He did well. I'm not complaining. And I guess we can put that here. There we go. Or should we even display that here? Because it looks so nice. Look at that. I can put, I guess... Well, that one does even have more court grandeur bonus. We should put our own little banner in here. How do we do, by the way? It comes to court grandeur. That's how we are currently. The baseline is 49. And that requires 50. Damn it. I guess we could go higher. That's 2.02. That's 2.36. Better food. More life expectancy. That's also very nice. I guess. Another 0.7 down here. Oh, I guess we can do that. We can do that. There we go. What's he doing? Just standing around waiting for things to be over. He's like very fatalist now. Like, gather the horses. I'm going to the desert to just wait everything out. My children, Adelaide and Alberada, approach me with sly looks, clearly proud of a scheme they have concocted. Father, says Adelaide, we have found a way to win. They feel they deserve a larger allowance. Their plan is to slightly alter the household ledger, hiding their extra expenditure among the costs for horse feed and stable repairs. They believe their cleverness deserves to be rewarded. So what, they're taking more money and now they want me to say, yeah, well done, you little thieves. No. I'm not having it. I'm not going to encourage that kind of behavior. Especially now that I'm weakening. Oh, and there we go. 3 of my most diligent counselors, Robert, Aude, and Ingegerd, have approached me with a series of plans for improving the realm. They speak of the need for constant work and investment to ensure our continued prosperity. They wish to fund a comprehensive survey of the entire realm, sending out scribes to catalogue our resources, population, and land ownership. This will make governance and tax collection more efficient and just than ever before. Sounds good, I guess. Yeah. All right. Okay, we do it. It's expensive, but that would be some kind of doomsday book, right? So we do it. By the way, 2 breaches out of 5. Okay. To the charming Prince Bohemond of Antioch. I have studied the Dual Vulgar language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Dual Vulgar script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Charles Turkic. Turkic. I wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. Interesting. Atabek, Pursuk, Dukakolu. Right, that's where the G is silent, right? Of Shamar. Okay. Well, that's interesting. He's like 11, and for some reason he looks like he's 30. I see what he's doing. He is in a very precarious situation over there. So he's trying his best. Yeah, that I'm seeing right through this. I'm not your friend, 11-year-old boy. Robert's first words at 4. Hurry, my liege, you have to hear this. The wet nurse Wilhelmina rushes to me into my son's chamber. Wilhelmina points at Robert in excitement, so I lean towards him and listen. While pressing a finger to his tiny lips, Robert whispers to me, "Secret." Yeah. He doesn't have time for this. That somehow felt like he was taking the piss. It's 4. He could speak. Ooh. He wants her for a weak hook on him. Alright. What do we do with a weak hook? By the way, if he dies, then that guy here would inherit. Ooh, and he is, then all of this will be part of the, I don't think I even want that now. That would be horrible. You should make babies. You should have children. You should pass this, like, okay. Well, I guess maybe we just did this also entertaining this scheme for Ingegerd's sake. She felt so good doing this. I guess he wanted her to feel important as well. Like she's contributing. There we go. We let it go. And now he is inviting us to his coronation. Interesting. Desert warriors, mercenary guards. Yes. What if we don't do that? Well, I guess we would go through the ports of Kilikia. Right? There we go. Still... Well, I guess in that case we take mercenary guards. But that will be it then, right? Well, obviously, a very arduous journey for someone his age, and at the same time, I don't think he would not do this, given the importance. So, yeah. Okay, I'll come. I guess that would be a time again to try to weaken his rule. The Belen Pass cuts through the mountains like a wound, a narrow defile where the Amanus range grudgingly permits passage between Anatolia and Syria. For millennia, this has been the gateway of empires, the Syrian gates to which the armies of the world have marched. Maurikios, a local guide whose family has lived in these mountains for generations, points to weathered inscriptions carved into the cliff face. Persian kings carved these, he explains, tracing letters that predate Arabic and Greek alike. Darius marched his immortals through this very pass, and there, he indicates another set of marks, Alexander's men left their own boasts when they came the other way. Oh, wow. I think he would be interested in that, very much. Because he himself would like to see himself in that way, right? As a great conqueror, as a great leader, as a great ruler. Yeah. No, he wouldn't do anything of... Yeah. I guess, right? He is proud to walk where Alexander has walked. Right. He's called the Griffin, by the way, right? That's something that happened last time. And... I guess I see it. The Griffin being this mythological beast that's half lion and then half eagle. It's a head of an eagle, wings, right, and then a torso, and then rest of the body of a lion. Right, okay, so he does have trouble now. I guess that was about to happen, and he would definitely lose. Independence War. Oh, Independence War. I don't think that's too bad, though. They want independence up here. Might even be some way to conquer that back at some point. For us. Well, but I guess he would accept. I'm just not able to lead an army, really. So there's, I guess, not much I could do about that. By the way, titles can be... Yeah, same titles, yeah, okay. Go ahead, Bohemond. Go ahead. The Cilician Gates. We struggle through the Guardian passes, the craggy defiles between Asia and Europa. Above, in wind-racked heights, amidst stones, Turkmen eyes watch us. Clever, coarse men infest the Cilician Gates, keeping a vigil for the Rum Sultan. From their high forts, ambushes strike out at brigands and poor innocents alike, all supposedly in defense of the heartland. As we press on, furtive shapes mimic our progress up on the slopes. Haunted by hostile troops, I see. Well, I guess what he's trying to do, right, the good Sultan, is tell us that we are in his lands now. Obviously not attacking, that would be much to his detriment. That will be against his honor. And I think I established that before, right? I think there would be some kind of mutual form of respect, I guess, even if we try to kill him, right? We don't talk about that. But, like, from warrior to warrior. What's he doing here? Sultan Gümüştekin. Ah, it's a Danish mandate. Okay, okay. But why is he here? Anyways. Is he raiding? No. He is fighting leader Herakleios in the peasant revolt. I guess you do your thing then. I finally arrived at Harsianon for the coronation. Love or hate the Sultan, none can deny the feeling of importance shared between we who shall stand witness. Alright, okay. So are we doing it? Are we disrupting the loyalists? I guess he would not offer support. That would be a bit weird. I guess he would try to help the Armenians. Yeah. That 26 for that guy here. Okay. Why did I still have someone in my... 3 months. Oh. And he lost his way, I guess. In the coronation hall. Ah, that war is resolved. So there we go. He is now reduced to his Syrian lands, and of course we want them. We want those. Yeah, okay. We still have the hostage, of course, but that doesn't matter. Can either send the hostage away, and I guess that is what we would do, because that hostage now is not worth anything. But I would like to wait until I can wage another holy war. Oh, by the way, we do have a new king of Jerusalem, King Gaston. Okay, he's 10 years old. Father just died in his sleep at age 55. Okay, didn't get that old. Alright. It's never too good when a child is on the throne. Okay, the gathering is as grand as expected. Faces familiar and foreign mingle. It's the same text all the time, right? Because he's doing the quiet warning and so on, I guess. Who else is here? Obviously, there are detractors. Princess Ardai among them, of course. Sultan Maudud takes a second to observe the crowd, observing a feather drifting past. The voices of the courtiers have become as constant as the chirping of birds, and I've no doubt that Bek Afsin intends to join them. Okay. Good prince, he says, sliding up to me. May I be so bold as to ask, what are your thoughts on the celebration? I have no doubt that Sultan Maudud's rule will be one of love and justice. Nah, say nothing. Nah. Not saying anything. darkness of this night mirrors the darkness of his reign. Princess Ardai mutters as Sultan Mordud walks past us. Now, Bohemond, now is our time to finally shine some light over this wicked realm. What are we doing? Will become your rival, or you will progress toward rivalry. Yeah. I guess it's Bohemond, and Bohemond, despite being 60 and in poor health, he's aged again. Damn it. I explicitly... I removed the flag. But I guess at this point it's fine. He's 60, he's about to die, right? That's fine. He can die now. He can die. Anyway, but I guess still, at his age, and knowing all of these things... I think he would like to make it known, right? That he is who he is, because, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Gained a rival. I stand at the threshold ready to lead the coronation procession when Ahmed barges forward and scoffs. My service to the crown demands I take precedence. His rude challenge disturbs the sanctity of our preparations. That one again. No. He's in a mood. Bohemond is in a mood. I will go first. I want to make sure that everyone here, including all the vassals of the Sultan, see that... Bohemond can still stand. He's doing his best. As the light of the day wanes, I see Beg Yaman looking in my direction. With an acknowledging nod, he smiles and steps closer. A fine day it has been, would you not say, Bohemond? You must certainly thank Allah for these blessings. Oh, okay, that's the one where we have the theological debate. Yeah, I don't have any time for that. No time at all. There we are. Right. So the preparations are complete. Ceremonial assembly now waits. Now we see the measure of this Sultan. He's doing well when it comes to his magnificence. That's sad. I thought we would do better with all these detractors here. Okay, yeah, at least he's getting some pushback here from the nobles, but I guess the other ones are fine with his rule. Right, damn you and your plot armor. And then again, I want him to have children before he dies. I don't want that to become part of the Seljuk Empire. What is that, by the way? There's even a bald spot here. Two bald spots. Looks quite ugly. The Sultan proudly approaches his sovereign throne. Onward goes Mordud, bedecked in his inaugural regalia. The prayers of his lips mingle with the swelling chants. Together he and his subjects pray. The giver of peace preserve this sultanate under heaven always, now and forever, unto the ages of ages. Bless, O Rahim, the strength of the Sultan. Lords, Bagaturs, peasants, bow low. Sultan Mordud of Rum takes his sacred seat in the place of his power. Hail Mordud, all cry out, by the will of Allah, our Sultan. He's a stain on his seat. Bohemond is not amused. Now he takes one of his wives, Özgül. Okay. Özgül is there as well. By the way, does he have the Druid land? Yes, he does. That is indeed the Druid land now. Okay. Narses. Do I need Narses? Well, okay. Yeah. There's the oath. There we go. A ruler must do more than defend borders. They must make life worth living within them. I will guard the peace, tend the realm, and plan not for war, but for growth. Interesting. That's very interesting. I did not see that coming. Okay. course he might be lying. I guess he's not a big liar. The formalities have ended, and so on. We are going to the ceremony. No, the ceremony is over. We're going to the feast. There we are. After copious amounts of food and drink have been consumed, I find my rival, there he is, Sultan Modud, in the middle of a loud conversation. He turns to me as soon as he notices my presence. And your mere presence fouls this evening. I think you've had enough for tonight. Oh dear. That would be catastrophic. If he loses this one, that would be catastrophic, because then he's likely going to die. Like if the wounded trait would not be taken away immediately, is the let me just check on our travels. Is the yes, Giselle is in the entourage. Don't know why I pronounce it that way. Yeah. Where are we? No, not that one. Jesus Christ. You know what? I will just roll the die. I'm that sounds like a Bohemond option. And the way his mood has been here, he's trying. He wants to portray the big man, the strong man. At the same time, he should hold back. And the die roll here is to have this kind of war in his... Yeah, it's a 6, of course. You are nothing but a cold-hearted fiend, and I will whip you with my cane personally. No. And he did not. I lost the trait immediately. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So that did not go so well. Ooh. Oh, I can vassalize Count William of Salerno with normal obligations. Okay. Guess that's why I could have the duchy as well, right? Okay, that's the one where you, what's the funny thing this time? She had a lovely chest on display in the courtroom. Ha 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 ha. Never mind, I'll just take the stress. he's not in the mood to explain himself now. Damn it. He escaped the cane whipping. Right, okay. He hates me, though. I wants a seat in the council. I guess everyone wants that these days, though. Oh, is he making fun of me? I must have said something particularly intelligent because Beg Afsin complimented me on how clever I was. They're really mean to him here. I only try to disturb their coronation. Why are they so mean? Damn it. That is... That will not go. Although I guess from the way it was phrased, he just didn't get it. He thought he was genuinely complimented. So I guess that's that. What was I about to do here? Didn't I... Okay. I wanted to do something and I forgot about it. That's an ADHD thing. Okay, you go home. Go home, Beaumont. Your family needs you. Hostage taught. Okay. Still gonna do a holy war. Travel. Bragadocchio? Bragadocchio? I don't know. During our travels in Adana, we were resting at a local tavern, enjoying the local Greek fare and cheerful folk music sung in the Greek tongue. Then I guess it's not Doggio, then it's Dokkio. The merry atmosphere was interrupted by a tall, beefy, and very intoxicated man with one of the smuggest smiles I had ever seen. He made all sorts of ridiculous statements, like all the enemies he'd killed or the women he slept with. After he started harassing other guests, the tavern staff kicked him out. He wasn't so strong after all. My entourage chuckled to themselves, with some saying he was amusing to watch, while others said the tavern should have kicked him out earlier. Yeah, roll the die. I want to eat in peace. Right, by the way, should we help now? In Egypt? I guess we should. Oh, look at him. Sweetheart. William came over, and now he's getting his ass whipped. Okay. I will not have this. I will not have this. Get to... there. Raise the army. And I guess he's still doing it. That's the one I usually picked. I picked him for the open terrain expert, right? Well, I guess he's in my army now. Well, in that case, I should do that then, right? Even though I cannot fully trust him, but he's family, so it would seem weird if someone else took the position. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, the Baron. All right. Going down here. We're helping. Right. I should designate Robert is currently in the position, and he's not that great. Okay. Folk of Surusafa. He's better. That is the sister. He's been a loyal servant, right? We also gave him this land, and he's reliant. There we go. Calm, humble. I guess her succession rate is higher. Yeah. And she's a Deodful. No, I think he would want to have a man in that position. There we go. Oh, well, I guess there's not much I can do. You can try to show some restraint. Might take things a little lighter. I'm not sure if that's something for him. Yeah. For the time being. I'm coming. Sheikh Said. I'm coming for you. Almost there. Where's the rest then? What's that? 18 gold for him. Okay. Yeah, we should win this. Why is he now the head of the... What? Ah. War misinformation. Damn it. Oh, by the way, I could have them do that. But they're fast, apparently. I would get them over there. By the way, I think the time is running out. Yep. I guess I will stop here. So, yeah, things have happened. We have the Sultanate of Rum very much established again. Then again, we took some land as well over here. We put Al-Amir on the throne. Now we have a Christian king of Egypt. And, yeah, people don't like it. That's fine, though. Ah, he's also helping in a war of... Okay, I see. Right. And Bohemond is still here. Still with us. And we will see how long you'll make it. I'm guessing not that very far. But we will see next time. So until then, cheers. Bye-bye.